Alrighty, shaving time. Got my trusty warm towel. Trying to get some heat, try to get some moisture going. See how that works out. Got my trusty gel here. Little squirt. Ooh, waste. Waste into the sink. I'm probably gonna need a little bit more. Now, I'm gonna try to remember to buy a brush. For my shaving. To get this foam going. I never actually used one, but as I've said before, I usually use shaving cream and not this shaving gel. But I think a brush would be better for getting this gel nice and foamy. Foment. To foment. That means to stir up. It's more figurative, like stirring up trouble. But one way to remember foment is making foam, like the propeller on your boat. Foment, making foam. Alright, I got my trusty razor here. Hopefully this blade is still sharp. Sounds like I'm really scraping away. My last shaving video got taken down because I had some music playing in the background, which was very strange because I could hardly hear the music through the door, but when the microphone picked it up, the microphone on this phone is so good that you could actually hear the music much better on the recording than you could in real life standing here. So I found that to be quite interesting. But I'm not going to make that mistake again, so I didn't play any music. I like to have music playing in the background when I'm shaving or cooking or whatever, but if I'm going to be making a video, I guess I'll have to not do that. Or I'll just play some of my own music, which seems a little weird. But it's hard to find time just to listen to music when I'm not doing something else. So anyway, that's the story. I used to really enjoy playing music and dancing with my daughters in the living room. Or dancing with the dog, or all three. But I don't know if I'll ever have a chance to do that again. badly. Alright, so I'm just very gently shaving with the grain, as I explained before. The way the hair grows, I shave. If the hair grows this way, I'm not shaving down. That's against the grain, this is with the grain. So, I'm basically shaving with the grain. And the reason I do this is because otherwise you have the danger of ingrown hairs or pimples or something like that. Now, at the end, yes, I will gently clean it up a bit and go against the grain, but that's just at the end. So what I'm doing now is I'm feeling, make sure I got it, and I'm pulling the skin up over the jawbone so that I can get some of the harder to shave areas. Most of you people out there probably see that as self-evident, but I know there's a lot of young men out there who don't have a father figure in their life, don't have a positive male role model to teach them things like shaving. But the funny thing about shaving is, if somebody says shaving, you often think of men shaving his face, but the reality is women shave more than men do. Little known fact, but obviously if you think about it, it's self-evident. Women shave a lot more of their body, and probably shave more often. I don't know. They probably don't shave daily though. I don't know. What do I know? But I do know that they shave more than men. Not many men out there shaving their legs. I've been accused of shaving my chest, but I'm just naturally hairless. Probably has something to do with my native blood, but I don't know. Who knows? I got some weird looking water coming out of this here tap. So anyway, that's pretty good. Now, when you're shaving, again, I'm just using 2 fingers. Seems like a lot of pressure, but in reality, the razor is doing all the work. I'm putting almost no pressure into what I'm doing. And when do you stop? Well, it's like a painting. Just, you're going to have to make a decision. Key is you don't go for perfection. The enemy of the good is the great. Sometimes you have to just say, good enough. You go for perfection all the time. That can be intimidating, and you might not do anything. You often hear people say something like, getting started is half the battle, and that's because a lot of times people are going for perfection. Phew, this towel does not smell wonderful. Which is strange because this is a clean towel, but it's probably time for the trash heap, where all towels go to die. This towel I actually got from one of my martial arts students. He was a Chinese fella doing his master's and then PhD in chemistry. Shout out to Ming if you're watching. And he went off with my towel and left his, and my towel was better. But that's all right. Now I got this towel to remember him by. We often thought it was interesting that Ming went back to China and got into a street fight and used all his martial arts skills I taught him. Oh my God, look at this guy, he would say. Look at all these, he must know Kung Fu. Where did you learn to fight like that? From some Kung Fu master out in the mountains? No, some guy in Canada. White fella. But that's it. That's fun. Last I heard, he's living somewhere out, I think it's Edmonton, working as a chemist. Anyway, my, what a job. No stubble. I look much younger. I was worried I got a little bit of a pimple here. I was kind of wondering if that was going to bleed, but obviously my blade was nice and sharp. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little bit of oil, either baby oil or Vaseline, cover the blade, and that should keep it from rusting a little bit, if not a whole lot. You can get a bit more life out of your blades if you put some oil on it. The problem is this here paper white strip on top, when oil gets on that, that basically disintegrates, and that's it. What can you do? Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, who loves you, baby? This guy. Have a good one.